I'm partnering with an organization called Be the Match, which is the largest bone marrow registry in the world, to raise awareness here on campus and to add more names to the registry. 70% of the people who are diagnosed with leukemia, lymphoma, other blood-related cancers don't have a family member who can provide marrow for them, and it's the best hope for a cure. So the more people that are on the registry, the more diverse the registry is, the more hope there is for patients and their families for a cure. This is important to me because I had a bone marrow transplant 19 years ago. I was diagnosed with acute myelogenous leukemia. It hit me out of the blue, totally unexpected, and it's a life changer. And fortunately for me, my brother was a match, and I am here today to be able to talk about it. You know, sadly, we lost someone from the COD community just this week from leukemia. So a bone marrow transplant's not a 100% guarantee for a cure, but it's the best hope for a cure. And you know, I would love to be able to help patients and families just have hope for that possibility for them.
My mother was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and she needed a stem cell transplant. My mother actually, she received 10 different full matches, so you were like relieved initially. But there was something amiss with those 10 matches that didn't correspond. My sister and I were able to see if we were possibly a match, and I was able to donate to her, which was awesome. Initially, it was just taking a blood sample to see if I was able to be a donor for my mom. And once we found out that I was able to donate, it was a process of different shots, because now they're doing they're called Neupogen shots. So it allows your body to produce more stem cells than it normally does. It was twice a day. You just do them in your stomach. The needles are really fine and small, so you take the shots, and it was a weekend that I took off work. I stayed at home, lounged around. You feel a little bit of aches, a little bit of pains, just because your body is not used to it. You're producing more than you're supposed to. The outcome of that weekend is you're giving someone a new life.
So most of the registration happens in advance. Students can do this on their phone. It takes less than 10 minutes. And we have a COD text code that we ask students to use, so they get a link and we can keep track of how many new registrants come from COD. But the days of the event, students can stop by, they can share on social media that they've joined, they can show us that they've joined and enter for drawings for prizes and things like that. So our COD Heroes Drive will be held on April 16th and 17th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. On the 16th, we'll be in the HSC Atrium. On the 17th, we'll be in the SSC behind Starbucks. But most of the registration happens in advance, so please text COD Hero to 61474 to get a link to join the registry. That link will have you fill out information about yourself, including your address, and you'll get a kit in the mail with a cheek swab. So the cheek swab's easy to do, it's painless, and you send it back in the mail, and then you're in the registry.
She's doing well. She's actually home. We found out at her last doctor's appointment that the majority of her stem cells are mine. Yeah, it's wonderful that she's going through all the motions right now. She has to build up, because essentially she's getting a whole new immune system. So it's going well. I mean, I was eager to, because it was my mother. And I know that donating to a stranger might not seem something that's going to be something that you're inclined to do, but it's something that everyone can do. And if you have a chance to save someone's life, this is it.